Hi, in today's video we're going to be talking about this guy called Liam. Now, I've had it where it is pretense because again in the last video he's wearing the cross and he's cursing, so I'm just fed up of this hypocrisy, and people please, I would report the video because how can you disrespect God and Christ like that by wearing a cross and then openly be swearing, with your friends in public? And I'm really fed up with him now. And okay, look, it would have been different if he proclaimed he was agnostic or atheist, because then we know that if you're atheist or agnostic, then you can argue, well, look, I'm not going to be held accountable by a higher power because they don't believe that someone's holding them responsible. So from a morals perspective, still doesn't mean it's right, because it's still not. If you can avoid it, but at least they can argue, well, where is a God who's going to say, this is wrong, this is not the right thing? Because if you're going to hold yourself accountable, then it's a human moral thing. But if you're going to talk about God, then it's way more serious, because God holds everyone accountable for their sins. But if you know what is a sin and what is wrong and you're still doing it, that's way more serious than not believing in a God and sinning because, okay, you don't believe. That's still not right in a sense, but if you get what I'm saying, you're not going to be, well, from your perspective, you're not going to be held responsible for your whatever you do because you don't believe in this God or higher power. So you may have an excuse, to keep swearing because, as I said, from your subjective experience, you don't think that there's a higher power. But this Liam guy is being extremely disrespectful because he's putting that cross. Now, you should never wear that cross unless you are following cent per cent, every rule in the Bible that God's laid out. And if you're not sure, then don't even bother wearing it because it's too sacred. It's like, if I'm going to wear the Hindu Om symbol across my neck, then it's more responsibility on me to act like a good Hindu and not do anything that's disrespectful to God, because then I'll be a hypocrite. And if you're going to teach or tell yourself that you're a believer of God, then you have to show it. And I think this is where he's failing terribly. It's no doubt he's a fake Christian. Now, I don't know if he believes he's a fake Christian, but he's going to be told again and again. And I was glad to notice that somebody on the Instagram reel, when I looked through, has also picked up that he's cursing while wearing the cross. And the person said, "Why are you doing that?" Which was very well done, you see. They noticed as well. So I'm not the only one. And I'm glad someone else has picked it up, because yes, it's just out of order totally. And I mean, I would have taken the video down if I was, had the power to do so. But I feel like reporting the YouTube video and on Instagram too, because in a way it's a scam and deception, I would say, because like I said, he's wearing the cross, so he's misleading. He's misleading scam and deception. He's misleading people into thinking that he's a Christian, but he's not acting like it. So that's why I just say, get rid of the video, take it down, and unless you prove to God and to the other people that are watching that you are a real Christian, then there's no way you should be wearing that cross. And I mean, like I said, I hope more people can pick this up and embarrass him in the comment section on Instagram Reels and on YouTube too, because but God's watching everything and he knows this guy is just full of pretense, and no matter how much he claims, tries to convince people that he's a Christian, he's not, and he never will be until he can prove that I'm giving up swearing completely, and only then that you're qualified to wear that cross around your neck. I mean, even if you don't wear it and you tell people I'm a Christian, but you're actually not, well, you're the wrong type of Christian. You're the fake Christian, not the real one. So this is what I'm good at, calling people out on deceiving other people. So yeah, just do that. Okay, everyone, take care. This was a short reaction video on the Gillapse, whatever the second name is, Gillapse. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll end it now. Bye.